Yo, what's up guys? Luke here, and today I've got the second episode of my MOAB with every gun series. This is the MP5. I thought I'd just get all the submachine guns out of the way first. So yesterday I brought you guys the PP90, and today I'm bringing you guys the MP5. This is a game of domination, again just like the last one, and this one is on carbon. I'm using the MP5 with the silencers, the suppressor, and yeah, I'll talk a bit about the MP5, but first I just want to say something. So basically, I'm gonna get all the SMGs out of the way first. I'm gonna be uploading one a day. So I did the PP90, I did the MP5. I do have all the guns done for this series, all the assault rifles, all the SMGs. I have a MOAB or a MOAB with. So let me know in the comments which gun and SMG would you like to see next. I have them all done, so you can either ask for the UMP, the P90, the MP7, or the PM9. Yeah, I got all those done. So just let me know in the comments which one you'd like to see next, and yeah. So this gameplay, basically I was just playing with some friends. Lots of these MOABs you'll see will be free for all, but this is another domination one. And basically what you want to do for when getting a MOAB is you want to always use the silencer. The silencer is the most key attachment. As you see here, I pick up a UMP, and the only reason I do use it is because it has a silencer. If that UMP was just a rapid fire, I would only use it when I was really close to the MOAB, and I wouldn't want to risk it except when I'm sure there's not lots of guys around. Because right here you see they're coming up from A. They're gonna spawn in that back building like way to my right. And yeah, you'll see that back building in the corner of A, and they'll either come up this way here, which I want to keep checking my back, or they're going to come right through this door right into my hands. So I'm going to keep checking back here, and that's the building they'll be spawning in mostly on A, unless someone else will push the spawns. I think we flip the spawns back to C in a little bit here. But basically what I try and do is patrol around this A area. As I see they're spawning and our teammates are letting them come up this way, so I try and come over here, and yeah. So yeah, always use the silencer. So let me talk about the MP5 a bit. The MP5 is the first submachine gun unlocked. It's unlocked at level 1. And when the game first came out, I was very hesitant in using it. It was an okay rifle in Modern Warfare 2, but I didn't really want to use it in this game that much when there was the UMP, and I loved the UMP when this game first came out. But once I figured out that the PP90 and the MP7, which are the best submachine guns in the game, I get lucky right there with the drop shot. Those are definitely the best submachine guns in the game. MP7, you can be an assault rifle with that thing. It's got no recoil like the ACR. You can hit people across the map, and it's also got really good hip fire. The PP90 has a rapid rate of fire and really good. You'll see. You can watch my latest video on that if you're interested. But the MP5, I didn't really use this, and this is like the first time I've ever used it was for this series. I think I used it for a couple of games. It took me 3-4 games to get the MOAB with this gun, and that's pretty good. This gun is really good. But I recommend using it with kick and the silencer. As you see there, I pick off a guy from a decent range, and there wasn't really that much recoil, and that's really cool. I definitely recommend this if you want to mix it up with a submachine gun. This gun would be great for free-for-all if you want to use a silencer, steady aim, and yeah, this gun would definitely be great for free-for-all. So now that I've got the tips with the MP5 out of the way, you want to keep the engagements close. Obviously, there's a bit of recoil. Same with submachine gun. Here I'm just dodging that stealth bomber. Let me talk about this map a little, carbon, and how to go about getting a MOAB on this map in domination. So for domination, I suggest sticking to this left side, or the side that I'm on right now, this portion of the map. You'll see here, now we flip, so watch how I approach C. I'm going to stop here and I'm going to listen. That's because I have Sit Rep Pro, Dead Silence Pro. I want to be able to hear them all, and you'll see I stop every once in a while. But this is how I like to patrol up by C. You can look out here and see where they're spawning. See there's a guy across the map. I try and take shots into him, and I get the assist because this gun can't really take them out. Now they took A, but this building is what I like to control when they have C domination, and when they have A domination, I like to control that spot that I was at the start of the game, down this right side here, and it's really definitely the best spot because they will walk right in front of you up that little building to my left, and like I was talking about earlier, they'll walk right in front of you, and with the silencer they'll have no idea that you're there, and you can pick up some easy kills. And you'll see here I move up to it in a bit. This building here on my left, they're gonna flock through. So then I see they're taking A, so I come over here and I try and get the long shot on this guy. This is pretty good. I mean, I have all perks and proficiencies on this weapon with, if you guys didn't know, when you get your specialist bonus, and look at that spawn, you get all perks and proficiencies except for 2 attachments and stability. So you will get your focus, your kick, all that sort of stuff you will have on the SMG. If you're using a shotgun, you'll get damage, you'll get kick, you'll get all the stuff you get. But except for 2 attachments and stability once again. So that's really good. And look at this guy. He's being a fanboy. He's running around here. This is why I sit in the corner. He's like shooting his shotgun off behind me. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? And I get the MOAB right there. And I was pissed at that guy. I was telling my friend, like, get this fanboy away from me. Because that kid, like, oh, I don't know. That kid at the start of the game, you should have seen it. He was taking B at like the very start of the game. And we walk up past him. And he starts spraying at us like we're enemies. And we're like, what are you doing? Me and my friend Hockey Monkey here. And while the good tip, while you're calling in the MOAB, if you get it, you want to cap the flag because the enemies are going to die, and now they're all spawning up at C. And I'm going to leave this end of this gun streak in here. I don't know how this guy spawned right there. Probably spawned up top, but I'm going to leave the end of this gun streak in here. I think it's a fairly decent gun streak, 30 or something like that. But yeah, here I'm using this other side of the map. I don't really recommend it. There's lots of camping spots inside of there, inside little little crates and stuff, and that's why I don't like to stick to it. I like to trust my gun skill, and I don't want to get outgunned by a camper. That's really it's really depressing when you're on a good streak for the MOAB and you get outgunned by a camper. And I prefer this side of the map definitely. And that's how I recommend getting the MOAB. Once you play this game enough, you will find a side of the map that fits your playstyle. If you're a rusher, you'll find a side of the map that fits that. If you're someone who likes to head glitch at the back with Type 95, you'll be able to find that side of the map that will fit you the best. And once you find that, you want to stick your engagements into there. So if I'm using submachine gun, I want to keep my engagements to close range. I don't want to be sniping people like this, and I get taken out by an assault rifle. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe for more MOAB with every gun, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Let's try and hit 75 likes. Peace.